Doing a little differently today. If you're watching from Trovo, nothing different. Watching from YouTube, nothing different. Watching from Twitch, I don't know how because it keeps breaking. But we do have Facebook going on right now. And it's a little different than just a normal stream to Facebook. It's actually in vertical form. So go take a look. It's under CJ Livecast on Facebook. Go check it out if you'd like. I don't know how it looks. Honestly, I didn't even test it. So giving you that full context there. Hopefully it's working. You guys can see if it is for me. That'd be great. And you can write in chat saying, hey, it's working. That'd be fantastic. I'm just making sure everyone's in the room and getting ready. It looks like some people are doing last minute entries. So it's going to be a little crazy. I can share the link to the room. What do I need to do? Let me check. I'll have it. Registration. Yeah, it might be a little silent mode for the moment because I'm making sure that Paul, because some people are kind of new. Room code above. I tagged you in the server. Who else? Who else wants some? Do it himself. Oh, never mind. Okay, I got him to do it. Okay, next time, make sure there is the name that is associated. So, well, nothing to need to go through there. It's just people not understanding how registration works, and it's fine. I would say it's fine normally, but like at some point you just need to figure it out on your own. I know, like if you're a first-time user, it's gonna be a little weird to you, and I get it. And I'm gonna help you out throughout the process. Earlier the better, so it's not on like 5 minutes or even 1 minute now before the tournament starts. That would be great. That would be wonderful. I would be so happy. I message to promote the tournament because I want to. I want to get the wordage out there, the marketing out there. But it would be great if they just register like 2 days at least before the tournament starts. I mean, I'm gonna allow it, you know, all the way pretty much until tournament start. But you know how much of a strain that is to get everything going all at the end? And yeah, sure, I can have like a whole team. Oh, did we just start? Oh no, we are oh, now we are starting. I don't know why it took so long, but I don't know if you guys heard all that. I've been talking. I haven't. Usually it starts right when I hit the start button. Even with the delay, it'll start the stream or start my wordage out there. But if you didn't catch it, we're starting soon. It's like 1 minute till we begin. So I think we're good actually. I'm not. Yeah. You guys have been hearing this. Okay, we're good. But as I've been saying, it's like I really want people to like be a little more forefront. You guys are watching, you register, and you're a player, and you're not a team. You're not the registered team. Just make sure your manager knows to register as soon as possible. That helps me so much more. So I can really focus on the stream. I can really focus on the tournament organization part and not the pre-registration part. Okay, let's see. All right, so I gotta focus here. All right, so someone is possibly on U4. That shouldn't be. And I'll show you guys what it looks like in the room in a second. But yeah, it looks like there's a player. Who runs that team? It's Tina. Show you guys what. Yeah, that's what it's been there, but anyway, sorry if that was too loud. I haven't checked that. Anyway, TR clicks. Oh, looks like he moved. Shouldn't be in the U4 slot, and he left. Okay, so that's all fixed. We don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm going to expand this out and kind of look the room, make sure everyone is good. Looks like one player is saying wait to have their full team in there. We have a good amount of people so far, 60, solid. And need this back. Don't want to get in trouble. Okay. It's like all right. Think we're good to start. Good luck to all the teams. Happy that this worked out very cleanly here. It's not 24 actually. They should not be in there. They are not a team because we don't have a team for team slot 24. It didn't go that far. So we're gonna remove that team unless they were supposed to be somewhere else, but I don't think so. I don't recognize that there. I'll also double check with we're 2 minutes over, but I'll do a quick check. And I keep losing things. I have 3 monitors and somehow I still can't figure out what screen it can possibly be on. Alright, hold on. Double checking. Don't want to kick people when they shouldn't be, but I think that whole team slot 24 should be kicked. No. They're part of Parlo's team. Parlo's team is La Rec something. Oh, I didn't change the wordage. Oh no. Okay, well, maybe I'll have time to do that on the flight, but I don't want to hold up much longer. Do one thing. Whenever I feel rushed, feel like I can't get things going. Team slot 21. So they should be in team slot 21. They're in team slot 24 instead. I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna like be crazy about that. Let's just move forward so we can get going. And the rules should be set. And ignore for now. Not focused on that. So I'm gonna change that slot ticker. I'm gonna try to do that real quick right now. Let's see if we can do it fast.
Welcome to Battle Royale. The match is about to start.
Don't know if I'll have the time. Might get a little sloppy, but I just want to make sure you guys know which slot is which team, so that's the most I'm gonna get done there. And then I want to create some discovery boxes for you guys. That would be nice. All right, that should have fixed it. So now the slots are correct in the ticker. And why is the ticker in the middle here? Okay, yeah, makes sense. I thought for a sec it was off. So I am running a vertical one as well, as I mentioned, a vertical stream. So it's gonna be interesting. I would love to see what that kind of looks like on Facebook soon. Maybe I'll pan over to it, but I'm just really focused on getting everything lined before we begin. Looks like the plane has taken off already. As I mentioned, I do want to create a discovery box on Trovo. Can we do it? We might have the speed to get that done. I'm just gonna create one discovery box and it's done. So you guys have a chance to win some right now. All right. So it looks like one team's pretty close to another as we are lucky enough to get this potential fight right away. So let's see if this will become the thing. U4, they're going with a different team name. I believe it's like Tina's something. Tina is cute, I believe is the team name. Tina usually is the manager, so I think they're playing off that. And let's see what the other team is. You have TR. Truly Naked, as the full name goes. 1999, Easy, Alexander, and Sway. This is their first time playing in the mobile match. If you guys are a part of this community, you guys probably have seen them play multiple times in other competitions. But this is going to be their first time in mobile match for the $100 prize pool. Looks like Alexander is keeping an eye on them while the rest of the team is still looting up. We'll keep an eye on other teams to make sure we don't lose it. But it looks like Jay has already taken out a lot of players back here, just leaving Q, as you can see on the top right of our screen there, alive. So there's only one player left on the Q side. You can take a look at who that is. But now that that fight is happening, let's focus up again here. Alexander's getting pushed by pretty much a full squad. Pushed up all the way. Able to get one, possibly to a knock, but got knocked out himself and thirsted as well. Sway trying to throw that grenade, hoping for a great hit. And it looks like it might have been a miss. The revive on Squad Wipe is good. Squad Wipe was the one able to get that kill. So here he is, or she is. Peeking over at 1999. Misses all the shots, but doesn't get hit either. Grappling over is 1999, but getting hit badly there. Trying to hide. Can she survive? It looks like it will work for the time being. Sway staying low, close. Maybe wants to collect a tag there. You can see for the rest, TR still hanging about. It's still against their odds in a 3v4. As U4 seems to be in the driver's seat, doesn't mean that they will win, but they have advantage. Good shots there from 1999. Oh, rotating on the right could be a problem there. There's Dagon. He's been an all-star. He has been the player with the most kills in season, I believe it was 18. Of all the players in our community, he has been the absolute all-star. Down goes another TR player. That just leaves Easy. Truly Naked now in trouble, as Easy will bail out of that fight. So that is a team that has been well tested in our community. Again, Dagon or Dagon. I'm not sure how exactly pronounced. Sorry for the not sure what it is. But ooh, we have another problem here. I'll go into what I was about to say, but it looks like Dylan, the last player on We Beat YouTubers, possibly going to be taken down by Helix on Clan AVA. As Iken really gets on top. I thought he was going to have an angle. Not yet, but it just seems like a matter of time. Unless Dylan can get to a vehicle on the street. No, there is none. And these shots should do it, and they do. Another player comes through quickly for some reason. Oh, it was Dylan. Never mind. I thought Dylan was taken out. He used Rewind and was able to escape for a brief moment, but was taken down right after. So here's Easy again. He was the one that was driving out with the quad, but apparently now is going to be in trouble. He retreats back. Hopefully he has a vehicle back here. Yes. And he needs to take this in dip. Dip quickly, I should add. 34 health now left, with 0 plates. But it looks like this should be fine. Crossing over into the possible territory to get hit. 36 again, as he was able to regenerate earlier just for that brief moment, and is safe again. So that was a close call. But because the team was there, I believe Easy feels like it's safe to pick up these tags now, and will come over to do so. So looks like Tina is cute, the team, is not camping out tags, which is certainly something we all appreciate. As they were pushing on the enemy there, but Missed their opportunity to get the squad wipe. Also, by the way, great thing if you guys do is clip anything that you see is cool. So if you see some cool squad wipes or even kills in general, great. The more you clip, the better for me, because I do want to try to get more clips. So if there's like a really good moment, I'm going to use the Facebook vertical one to create shorts. I might do more long curated content on YouTube or something, but that is a little bit more unlikely than creating a short with a clip from the vertical content. So, you know, if you go on Facebook and clip somehow, which I don't know Facebook enough. I feel like I'm an old man when it comes to Facebook because I literally have no clue. If you clip there, great, even better. That would be like the ultimate. But clipping on Trovo is fantastic. So it looks like 2 teams close by here. I'm going to keep an eye on that. I also want to make sure these settings are correct. So, oh. Wait, I thought... I want to be able to see the trajectories of the grenades and such, but maybe I have to go through the main settings. I thought it was a quick setting, but it's not. Magic! We're looking at his eyes, and through his eyes, we have an issue. They are pushing with grenades to start. 2 teams, actually, from 2 different sides. This could be very problematic, although none of the players here have been taken out. It looks like they are going to say, hey, never mind, we don't want a part of that. And so the 2 teams left are now going to fight FG versus NV. You can see that Report, Wordy, Nagdi, and Ali are still alive. This should be the raw talent team. Obviously, Report being the main player on that squad that we all know for sure. Here's FG, a team that has also great players. Punch It, who probably has the most kills on the team in general. Maybe COD Ninja. But Zoid Topo and iDaddy are certainly 2 players that are also nothing to mess with. Patata pushing through the middle there, and might get jumped on here by COD Ninja. You can see he gets really close and reverts back as Patata does get knocked. So looks like COD Ninja was able to accomplish that. Just timed it right to not get, I guess, hit by a third party or even teammates of Patata. While he got his. Hits U4's vehicle and shoots again. Will that make contact? And I think they jumped out. I think they all jumped out of the vehicle so that make sure that it doesn't explode on them as they are now pushing. Thank you for the 1 elixir there. U4 Violets. Oh, I wonder who you're rooting for. I assume it's Tina's is cute team. As they are all rocking, as you can see right now, the U4 Jag. So we are on a delay, by the way. So if you saw that and then it came up and you're like, that took a while for that to pop up on the screen. Well, that's because we are on a stream delay. We are making sure that there is no real-time stream sniping in this event. Got a few minutes on the delay. So everything I have said, everything you see on the screen has already happened a few minutes ago. That should not make you stop writing in chat. I would appreciate it. The more you write, the more I can get a sense of who you guys are. Nagdi's jumping down. Goes on the roof. Let's take a look at why Nagdi did that. So he is trying to stay invisible for the moment. And runs off. Let's see if that'll work. Because they should see that footstep. And they do. Nagdi getting hit. Did he call someone back? I think he was calling back Report. Might have successfully done so. As Report will be coming back in a few seconds. And, ooh, does Ali have a view here? Take a look at J1 Helix. Helix is the player that I thought he might get a view on. You see the church is on his left. So there's the shot. Yep, Helix gets hit once. I don't know. He might get shot from multiple angles, actually, as he pivots around the station truck there. There's Helix getting hit once more, peppered by an automatic. As he's down to 65 health. Players coming up from the riverside. There's Helix, an enemy. As Punch It noticed them. Firing at Helix again. As he's taking a ton of bullets. But not down and out. Can Helix survive that? It seems like it will not be the case. There's your kill. Coming from COD Ninja. 3 kills on the board for FG. We've seen them in multiple battles. The 3 kills, I imagine, actually is on the low side of what I thought they were going to be at. Sniping from across the map. And gets a hit with that last shot. That is a deep 3 to make contact, but even so, won't lead to an automatic knock. Not quite yet. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate that. Fired Dragon, thank you for doing that. I'm going to switch it up to G1. We haven't seen XP2 yet. As he fires and gets report right when we got over. Yeet Cobb with the big kill there, but gets taken down right after by Wordy. So now you got a big push here. Chavas, the leader of the team, gonna go for the revive first. Ooh, grenade. Okay, that's one of their own, so it's okay. Problems here, though, for Wordy, as he's getting pushed by one side, and might get taken down next here by another. Wordy getting shot and down. So that's why it automatically switched us out, is because he got eliminated. And that might be it for the team as well. I mean, he might have been the last player. So let's zoom in on this and see where should we go. We got G on the bottom. XP2 still in that fight with FG. They originally were fighting against Raw Talent, but now FG. Oh, could not react fast enough to Zoe Topo and also got hit by others. Ooh, got pushed there too. XP2. Looks like they are losing players left and right. Another player down. And FG really eliminated everyone except for possibly one. No, they got everyone on that team. Report coming down to pick up a tag and does. And will collect his teammates' stuff as well to use that to survive. As Wordy is going to be back. So it looks like from here, this team has been going through a lot of reviving teammates. That's been a lot of their gameplay. And that's going to hurt their chances of going after more kills, as a lot of these squads who are not taking major hits, they are able to stick together and utilize their quantity of players to overcome odds against other squads. But that is not happening when it comes to Raw Talent. But I'm not sure how many kills they have. They might have some because they are a very talented squad, but not as much as we are normally able to see. They have won. Raw Talent has won the last mobile match. They have won the last Naked Royalty event, which is both Naked Run tournaments. They've just been on a tear. They've been solid. Report back into the scene, have been absolutely destroying players. And so it seems like he's just picking it up where he last started. He took a hiatus away from the game. And so this has been a tale of a revival for Report, especially as he's been absolutely crushing the game. Noza looks like he's taking a hit. Hit in the back and losing a lot of health. Down to 64, but right back to 150. He's able to scan another player as he's using Jetpack to get from one place to another. Solid usage here, as he is not getting eliminated yet. But does that mean he will? He just jumps on the enemies there. A little bit of a misstep, maybe. Or maybe that was the only option he had, as Alex is getting closer to his own teammates. So we're going to switch out of this and head over to Hypno. So they have 4 kills. Again, this is the team I was telling. Oh, Report. There's Report. So there's 2. Wait, I'm confused. There's a Report. Let me get this right. I want to get this right. So there should be... Maybe I was looking at the wrong team. NV, Report RT, and then Report RT. So there's 2 reports going on. I didn't realize that. So it's very questioning. So this is Raw Talent, right? Obviously, with the RT tags, 3 of them. I thought that was weird because I was like, NV but there's Report, so it must be Raw Talent. But that is not the case. So here's Report RT on the NV side. Maybe an impersonation, I imagine. But NV nonetheless. So let's see if that is going to get... Alex and Takeoff might be pushed right in front of his eyes, as that will be a knock. Alex is right behind that wall. And let's see this push from Report. Goes into the blue zone to find Humpty God. And he should be able to... Not yet. but he's close to getting that angle right. As we are frozen out, so we will come back into the game soon enough. This is going to happen pretty much every match. It's not up to me. As you can tell, this is not what I want. But until the game developers, especially on the game loop side, can fix this, it's going to continue to happen. I don't know why this continues to happen. We've talked about this every single time pretty much, just to like do a quick chat, just like I'm doing now. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take for them to fix that issue. It isn't that we are moving too fast, like moving from one part of the map to the next too quickly or too frequently. It's just like a timing thing. It generally happens around this time near the end of the game, and it's going to do it. It does bring us back into the game, which I appreciate, but they need to get their stuff together. I don't know how, because obviously a game shouldn't have kicked you out in the middle of the game. It shouldn't happen. Especially this game, this provider is run by Tencent. Game Loop is run by Tencent. This is not a third party. This is direct from them. I don't know how that happens. They just do it. F1 gets right up there. So Hypno is right there. Again, things are still rendering in because we got kicked. We'll be back soon enough with this. But Stratos might be one that pushes up and finds Lemire. Gets Lemire hit pretty badly. Helix gets hit as well. Good angle from Stratos. But there's another player. Iken comes in from the side. He might get clipped there from the angle there too. Iken stays low now after doing damage. Now he's going to heal quickly. So Hypno and Quest now, the last two players on Raw Talent. Here's a grenade. It says, hey, take that. Enjoy it. Might have affected the situation, but nonetheless, they still get the kill. Under them are players, and I think Hypno saw the footsteps below. And teammates down. That just leaves Hypno. Hypno trying to heal before he engages. It won't work. So Lemire and the rest of AVA with a big win there against Raw Talent. Switching it up once more. I thought we were going to see something from FG. Never mind. We're going to move out from that. 3 teams left. They have their own spaces so far. It's 17 players killed from AVA. They've been rocking it. Let's see everyone else. How many kills does everyone have? 14 kills comes from FG. And then N Generation with 12. But Takeoff and Townsend are the only 2 left. So they have the major disadvantage, but maybe not. As Dr. Stop and Lemire are the only 2 on the AVA side. They just lost a player. They're looking toward the NG side and starting to realize there's someone coming. Little quick shot from Dr. Stop, but he misses. Enemy from behind still there as he gets eliminated, knocked from beginning. The blue zone's really taking a hit here against Lemire and Dr. Stop. Dr. Stop taken out. Not Dr. Stop. Lemire was taken out. Dr. Stop might be next. He puts on a healing circle. It does not work. And that leaves 1 team left standing for match number 1. We'll be getting into match number 2 very shortly. But great ending there. Let's see all the kills from all the squads. I think we did go through it. All of the top 3 teams had double-digit kill counts. No one with a too crazy of a one. I don't know if we ever reached 20. Maybe we did. But we'll take a look. So, here's the squad. Congratulations. I'm going to be going over here. All right. So we're going to go through this in a sec. And I'm not going to bring you guys to break. I'm just going to let people in Discord know that next game will start in what time? So it's 8:26. Let's try to start this one at 8:30 on the dot. Can we do it is the question. Stream is on. Put this out there. Someone asked, where's the stream? Fly. Boom. And match 2 will start at 8:30. I'll write it one more time. To the managers of the teams. I also have a message. Let's see, we forgot about VC. Players are in VC now. Okay. That works. Let's go through these scores real quick. We have FG with COD Ninja and Zoe Topo leading the charge with 6 apiece. I'll get some music. All right, I feel like that was like a bit of a squirrel moment. Squirrel, but I really want music, so. Anyway, 18 kills. Great job from FG. We saw them from beginning to end. They were in battles constantly, but they were just doing a great job. I think they started at Sakura, shifted over as the circle shifted, and they just kept going into one battle after another, surviving, living. I didn't see a lot of death on their side, so that allowed them to stay together. We talked about keeping the team alive without having to deal with the whole revive cycle. Obviously, you don't want to die. But what do you do if one of your teammates dies? And so that'll slow your process, but you still want to calculate that timing to bring in the players back and get back into battles if you can. AVA, great job. 5 from Helix, 4 for Iken, but a big 7 from Dr. Sop. We see a lot of killing from Dr. Sop. I think he's going to be one of the major kill leaders in general in this community, if not already. Anyway, the team has a team total of 18 as well, if I'm not mistaken. So tying FG on the kill count front. Humpty God and Townsend each with 4, 3 from Takeoff, a team total of 12. Great job from End Generation. Let's go with the major killers here below. We got Nagdi with 4, a team total of 9. Great work. Stratos with 3, a team total of 7. Slash with the 1 kill for the team. 2 for 1999 with a team total of 4. Simulator, Squad Wipe, Dagon, all with 1 kill, a team total of 3. Diego Plays with 3 kills, a team total of 5. Yiko, we saw the 1 kill from him actually. 1 kill, and that is it for the team though. That is going to be a bit of a struggle. Tutiko with 2 kills, and that's it. And no one else with kills here at the bottom. So the top 3 each get double-digit kills, and no one else on the map was able to do that. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle for the rest of the squads. But again, we still have 2 more matches. Anyone's game still. Ignore all these. Well, I guess I can just accept those. All right, so you can see here, we're going to get into match 2 at, well, I don't know if you can see, but 8:29. So it's 8:29 now for me. So 1 more minute before we start. I'm going to take a look at here, what we got in the room. No messages. Great. Issues there on the front. EU has 100 MS, says Zoe Topo. That is a problem. A problem that pretty much EU has to deal with. Not a fun. Let's control that. Oh yeah. Wordage on Discord. No, you are good. Iken and Helix now 100 MS. Ooh, Sniper. That is a problem. Body Snatcher doing a great job as always. Make sure to give her a follow. Also, Zoe Topo, great streamer, great player, as you can see on this very stream. Give him a follow as well. But let's go through the results from Body Snatcher. One is first place is X Team Esports. Second is Clan AVA, also known as 90 Rule as far as their team name is concerned. And third is End Generation. The top 3 teams that we saw, obviously, is the same top 3 so far, as we've only gone through 1 match. No combination of matches yet to determine who's in the top 3 there. But we will have more. Obviously, Body will continue to do great work. Appreciate the chatter from Zoe Topo and Sniper. If anyone else is in the chat, definitely don't hesitate to do that. It helps me. It helps everyone here, as they will feel more open to do so. I'm going to hit start. Start match number 2. One last check at chat. Yes, good. Vegan. 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 Thanks, you have to hit it twice. Gotta give it a little extra tap. It's a little extra tap. Got my coffee, got my seltzer. For all the people who have connections, I assume none of you have, but still gonna make my case. If you know a seltzer company that is looking for a good, fairly good-looking COD mobile caster with a great sense of humor and a very smart mind, have them message me. I will drink their seltzer on stream. I will showcase the can. I'll do this one for free, just to give you guys a little insight of how it would work, right? Hold on, 1 second. I would do this. I would be like, seltzer, brought to you by X brand, so whatever the brand is, and then I would drink it. Like, I would do something like that, and hopefully they will give me free seltzer. I'm not even asking for money, just free seltzer it's gonna do the trick. How much seltzer? That'll depend on the contract. I really hope that's not too loud. It's loud in my ear, but it might be metal by the software. I'm not sure. So hopefully, if it is, let me know. If it's not, also let me know so I know it's good. But when you are from EU and play in NA, you play at 70 ms. Can't play EU with 100 so hard. It is tough. I bet it would be. I haven't played with 100 ms, to be honest. Never had to play in the EU server. 2 teams land as we will take a look at this to begin with. All right. So, back at it again is Raw Talent, but here's a fight already as Quest has been taken down. Stratos comes over to hopefully help, as is Astro down? Oh, we got sniped from across. Irafa taken down with a few shots. Great job from Stratos to recover. Going for the heal. Will it work? Kind of does. It kind of will. And it definitely does. But Astro is down to the bottom, and he is going to be thirsted. A good recovery from Raw Talent. That is something they do so well. And so a lot of these engagements, when you see one player, one side get taken down first, usually it becomes a cascading event where the rest of the team start to be taken down one by one. Purely, whether it's skill or odds of numbers. Ooh, what is going on here? None of them could figure it out until one started firing. But that doesn't happen necessarily with Raw Talent. They are doing good here. They still have all 4 players, even though they were the first team knocked. At least one of their players were first to be knocked in this situation with 3 teams around. They got to give them that credit that they are good at adapting. Here's Patata and Eyeblood. It looks like Patata's staying low. Maybe wants to grab Astro or Irafa's tag soon. He's trying not to make noise, as there's Stratos leaving the situation. I think Patata was able to hide away from that fairly well. I'm going to keep an eye on other fights. He might die, but I don't want to miss this. As we shift over now. Ooh! Drago taken down quickly. Must have been from a different angle. There's Navin on the right of Gallo. And the more enemies on the left of him, he's in trouble. He's this is the definition of between a rock and a hard place. Luckily, he does have a teammate that could be helping out. Is Tutico. There's Gallo, his teammate. Tries to get closer. Navin's going to have a third eye view of Tutico, as he will now fire. Pre-firing and works that one out. Gets 2. Navin with the 2 kills. Survives and wins that fight. He also was able to get another U4 player before that. I mean, not a U4. Another a teammate of Gallo's before that. So he pretty much got 3. There's the third box. But now he's got a whole different team to work against. You might think it's a 1v1, but never mind. The footsteps should indicate otherwise. Oh, that's a 3v1. He's not able to even knock one, and I don't blame him for it. There's just too many players against him there. Enemy helicopter, they're coming down. They're landing on top, COD Ninja especially. Let's see if he tries to get a cool angle here. As one is looking up. There is an enemy. Hit Exotic. Hit another. Natasha downed. Another one. Peeked out. And COD Ninja just having a hard time trying to get that shot off. Zoe Topo comes in hot with the helicopter. Is able to get one. Goes for another. Gets two. Big play from Zoe Topo. We've seen him do it before, and he does it again. Great job from FG. Switching off. Let's go to Raw Talent once more. They've started here. They did pretty well here. They have 3 kills. But it looks like everyone else is they're kind of close, but kind of far away too. It's not so an indication of a fight. But we can look around here. No one else is in a fight. We saw so many killed. 4 teams eliminated without us even closing the first circle. Teams coming in hot for sure. So we won't see another fight probably for a bit, I'm not going to lie. But we could see what teams are going to be trying to do. Patata especially. It looks like he's already scanned Eyeblood. Rafa, who was the first one I think killed on the team, his tags expired. So he's going to be out for the remainder of the game. There are some events who do automatic revive flights. And let's go and talk about that. So this one is the way that normal matches, ranked matches in public part of the game where you play online, it is the same way that is run here. You die, your teammates have to collect your tag, they have to scan the tag, and then you can come back from the next revive flight. Hopefully your team survives that long in order to, as you can hear, get the revive flight going and come back. Oh, Rafa might be coming back. I can see the flight there. I thought he was eliminated. Sometimes the spectate mode messes up. So it does look like Rafa is going to be back too, keeping them back as a full team. Patata, I thought he was going to be in trouble, but it looks like a teammate was able to pick him up. And so both teams are in helicopters. This is bad though. They're going to continue to get hammered as the other team has a rocket. And they are going to continue to use that against the helicopter. Patata is going to jump off first. And I think that is the right move. So they can separate. But why is his teammate landed with them? You can't do this. Why did you do this? You guys got to separate out. They have a whole squad, and that should have been understood at that point. Good grenade, but Patata's going to get knocked right then, right there. So Astro and Patata out. What should have been the better play? Obviously, they thought they could handle it as 2 players. But really, in reality, they should have separated there to make sure that the best chance of keeping one of the players alive. Ooh, caught Ninja with a long-range hit. Got another shot off and made contact through the grassy knoll there. Savage on the 2nd floor. He's just hiding it out. I don't know if COD Ninja knows it. But he's playing this one very carefully as he pushes in. Savage just, yep, all right. There's a shot early. COD Ninja bails out with rewind and comes right back to hope for a shot. But, oh, Savage trying to heal. And that won't do. COD Ninja with the win. Here's more shots. Hits report big time there with a nice stop. And gets another snipe to get the knock. COD Ninja is going insane. Almost gets the 3rd. It's not yet. Ooh, teammate Zoe Topo with the assist to finish it off. As the rest of Raw Talent Envy seems to be backing off. The fact that Envy as a report player, who's also report RT, is throwing me off for a loop. Report is coming back into the game. But there you go. Let's head over to Alexander as he's close to an enemy behind him, actually. Alexander has stuff that you can use to fight. As takeoff. Ooh, interesting slide out. Yeah, not necessarily going to win that fight that way. Needs a better shot at that. The slide was not cleanly done. And that's what's going to make you into a better gamer there on an individual basis. Obviously, teamwork is important. but you do need to work your slide to shoot. Obviously, I can say it, and I'm not great at it myself, but you can see it. We've noticed it from these teams before. We know when a good slide to shoot happens. The timing there just works out much better, and the accuracy also comes in compared to sliding at the wrong time and not combining your shot with the slide. Make that work. Looks like N Generation is pushing up as AVA might be in trouble here for this fight. Helix is bailing out with the smoke usage. See here, Ox finds Helix. Helix, I believe, got knocked there, leaving one more player left. And it's Dr. Stop. So I don't know if they realize if they can find Doc. Yep, they did. They are already shooting at him. He is trying to utilize his vertical movement along with his strafing on the ground. If that'll help him get some speed out. But I2 is also close by. Here he is. Is he going to shoot? That would be crazy. It is possible that he does, but he doesn't. Wish he did. To be honest, it would have been cool.
Your teammate is on the revive flight.
Best demo says Violet. So it looks like Dr. Stop was able to avoid... Oh. Topo getting hit. Not finished off as Dr. Stop doesn't continue his onslaught there. Easy's back there. Did he notice him? He might have noticed, but he didn't shoot. Was on the screen. Uh-oh. Easy now pushed up way too much against enemy. And he's in a 1v3 situation. And destroyed quickly. And someone's coming in hot. Oh, it's Q4. I guess they are coming in from revive flanks? Yeah. So I was thinking they're coming in real quick. Toy Topo right there on the left side. I think Dylan's just going to land here to grab some loot. Hopefully find something quick. But never mind. Not necessary as no one's pushing yet. Thank you for the hype. Body coming in with the Pig 10 Elixir. If you guys provide Elixir, amazing. If you don't worry about it. Just watch the stream. Follow the... Boy, Topo, no. Follow would be great. And was that the it for the squad, by the way? Because they were a top 3 team. If not first place team. But that might be it for the squad. Yeah. FG out. And they were, right? Maybe. I'm pretty sure they were, though. We're going to go to Sway. Sway is the last player on the team. He's staying low. Ooh, never mind. We're going to switch it off again. Report fires, hits Humpty, and down he goes. Henson down first. As Ali will go for the thirst there. Report seems to be pushing against another player with the teammates. And lands on Humpty God and takes him out. 6 kills for the squad. So this team is Nova or Strike or Nova Hawks. Nova Strike being the clan name. We're going to switch to another fight. XP2 here. 0 kills, but they have a full squad. Can they win? Against possibly... Is that We Beat YouTubers? Yes, it is. Down goes Yote to begin. Savage is not close. Dylan seems to have backed out as well. So XP2 with the big kill, but not much more than that. Go zoom in. Also take a look at F. They have an enemy nearby. Never mind. Bailed out. Drove out. They might take over the church for now, but the next zone will push them out for sure, so they might not want to be there for long. All these players, except for 2 teams, are in the next zone, and we got kicked from the game. Always on key there. As I said, it's like near the end. It's always near the end. And I don't know why. There's no reason. I mean, it's not like we should be kicked. Doing everything by the book. It's just the game's inability to handle it. This is Tencent. Their lack of abilities, what this is. And I say that because, you know, in the if it happened once or even during one season, It's more understandable. But if it continues to happen over a period of months, there is something wrong with your coding, and you need to fix it. It's not just me, other people. It's Tencent. So whether they all fix it or not, if they care to fix it, all that matters here. I think because it's a battle royale game, they don't care. That's the only thing I can imagine. I think their devs just that's the only conclusion I can come up with at this, because not continue to break this down, have us get kicked from the game over a period of months, unless you don't care. That's the only thing. Or maybe because Tencent's also developing Warzone, they care about that. And they also obviously care about their MP side, because that's the main bread and butter of COD Mobile. But they don't give any, for lack of a better word, any stuff regarding Battle Royale COD Mobile. And it's a shame. Real shame. Really hope they change their ways. Good push on Helix here, and gets the knock. Good job from Hypno to begin that one, as the team is already at disadvantage. Yiko gets taken down by Hypno as well, a two-piece starting off, but will he finally be taken down? No, not Yemenon. Yes, he will be. Quest being the last player, no, is out as well. He was doing so well, the whole team, but that will be it for them in this match number 2. Looks like Eternals comes in from the blue zone just in time. I'll head over to AVA though. AVA has an enemy from behind. It looks like it's Townsend. It's actually not necessarily from behind, but above the team, as he's going to stay on the balloon. He doesn't seem to have a place to loot, so I think his idea is survival mode. He might help. Also provide information for the rest of the team from up here. So good idea. If you're not going to be a major killer, if you provide great information, that will be wonderful. And you probably will spam the indicator button to let the team know, hey, they're here. These 3 teams on the bottom right, one of them might get into a fight somewhere as they move into the next circle. Eventually, you'll start hearing footsteps, I believe. Just to remind everyone, there is a ticker on the bottom of your screen, or near the bottom of your screen. Those are the teams that are competing. If you are rooting for one, keep an eye on what slot number or letter they are at, and that'll help when you take a look at these squads. And if you root for a particular team, let us know in chat which team you're rooting for. Spazzy says, RIP main team landed new vision with us. Oh, that is rough. Yeah, new teams are going to have a bit of a harder time normally in these events. Especially they just don't have as much experience. But every team's a new team until they gain more experience. So hopefully that won't inhibit them from playing again. XP2, I think he's just going to continue to drive around and avoid a lot of the fight until more things happen. We Beat YouTubers seems to be fighting. Oh, there's an enemy in the next house over. Good smoke for himself, but there's the shots from other squads, as Dylan, being the last player, trying to shift and move around in the blue zone. As oh, he'll take the bite. No, he got locked on that last one. Eternals moving in, but there's so many enemies there. He finally fires. It was just last chance there for the team there. AVA, though, cleaning up shop on this side. 13 kills for them. Here's Diego, Andreas, Cursed, and Noza. They may have a peek there against another squad. Nova Hawks, strong squad for sure. They've won this event many times. They have I think, been in the money every single time we've had this in the last month.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What a shot from Dr. Sop on the jump. Timing was absolutely perfect. So it's 3 teams left, as you can see.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Ken moved up a lot, needs to heal before going into another major part of this fight. But I think we're seeing another fight here. Noza gets hit, needs to heal. Curse getting hit as well. Diego gets shot down from behind by AVA. Andreas, can he survive in this hot center? No. That'll be it for the squad there. Mystery. Oh, AVA, 1 player down. Another player down. Last one is trying to run into the blue zone. In the blue zone. I don't know if he'll try to heal out here or not, but this will be it for the squad AVA. So that'll lead to, I believe, Raw Talent, if not Envy. No, it was Envy. It was Nova Hawks with the win, as we'll be moving into round 3. We'll take a look at these scores for the match. Body Snatcher will have the results in Trovo. So if you're not in Trovo, we'll just announce. I'll say it, but if you want to take a look, it'll be in the Trovo chat. And I'll also be paying attention on YouTube right now because I have not been doing that. That would be a good thing. I just realized I should. Solid. If you guys are on YouTube, appreciate a like. That would be amazing. Subscribe. That would be great. Mimo says RT on top, like AMK. Envy on top says Gothic. So like 2 people rooting for different squads there. Frederick rooting for RT. That's fake RT, says Frederick. Yep, I see that now. Thank you for letting me know in chat there. We will go through these scores in a sec. But as we did last time, I want to let everyone know, as far as the players in Discord are concerned, when match 3 start. So when should we have it start? It's 8:53 my time. So let's start in like 5 minutes. Now it's 8:54. Let's give it 4 minutes. 8:58. Start at 8:50. We start at 9. Well, it might actually lead to 9, but we will say 8:58. Make sure all the players are in there, and we will attempt to start at 8:58 if possible. Appreciate everyone on YouTube again. Appreciate everyone on Trovo as always. And Facebook's our new thing. So I don't know how the Facebook one looks, to be honest. Let's see if it's working. If I'm like live, how do you get? Oh, it's there. Look at that. You guys can see it, but maybe I'll show it later. But you guys can literally go to Facebook, type in CJ Livecast, and hopefully that'll redirect you. You can follow me there. If you want to get cool vertical shots of what you're seeing here. So if you just want to hold your phone like this, you can do it that way. Next, of course. Bada boom. All right, so again, Nova Hawks with 5 from Nagdi, 4 from Ali, and a team total there of 9, 10, 11, 12 kills. Not as much as we saw as far as the first place teams. I think they had 18 kills. Even first and second place had 18 kills. 12, though, still solid. And I believe they did well last game, too. AVA with 6 kills from Iken, 4 for Dr. Stop. The team total there of 15. Next, we have Mystery with 3 from Diego and 4 in total for the team. Mystery is one of the new teams. I'm really happy that they got this far. We have seen Mystery in the past, but that was like maybe a few months ago. So back into it, I guess. So a veteran team, but not one for our events necessarily, at least in recent history. 6 from Takeoff, 4 from Ox, a team total there of 14. Big one coming from N Generation. They were a top 3 team, I believe, last game, so this should really help them. Javas and Yiko with 1 kill each, so team total 2. Other killers, as far as that goes, is Raw Talent. Raw Talent with 4 from Hypno, a team total of 9. Patata and Eyeblood each with 2, so team total 4. Sway with 1 kill for Truly Naked. Punch It with 5. 5 also coming from COD Ninja, a team total of 13. FG, great job. They were doing great last game, so this should help too. Even though 11th place, they're not going to get any rank points, but the kill points are probably, they are the most important part of the tournament. 3 is Navin from U4, or also known as Tina is Cute. Again, that is their team name. Not taking a judgment there. Medina with 2, and that is their team total. And 1 piece from Drago and Gallo, and that is that. MN. Thought 22. Forgot that name. They're new. Definitely. Well, I think we've seen them play. Maybe. I'm going to take a look at what team that's supposed to be. Honest, I can't think off the top of my head. But that's Midnight Gaming. Okay, they're a new team in our tournament. We have not seen Midnight Gaming play. Good to see another new team coming in. It looks like this team is also run, though, by Tina, who we definitely know. Mostly known from the U4 side. There you go. Here are the team totals. Last time we didn't see a double digit outside of the top 3. This time we certainly do. But still a few zeros here and there with some low single digits. So those teams are going to also continue to struggle. It's 8:58 now. We should start very shortly. Like, they're just going to stay there, huh? This team was supposed to be in team slot 21. The team slot 24 should be in team. But they aren't, so that's fine. But I'm gonna take a note of that because we are calculating scores. Body's doing that. Elvis? Got Elvis going on in this one? So Adrian was with 2 other players, but now they're not there anymore. I don't know what happened here. But he is on the team. So are the other 2. They just left. Well, we're going to start. Check this last thing. No one seems to be writing that. And Discord did there too. Now, so let's begin our last round.
Welcome to Battle Royale. The match is about to start.
Just to let you guys know, there is a discovery box. So if you guys have followed me already, don't hesitate to take advantage of that. You guys can win some elixir if you guys hit that discovery box part in Trovo. If you have not followed me, you still want to have a chance to win some elixir. All you have to do is hit that follow button and go to the discovery box. Those 2 things will put you in the running to win. We will announce the winner in stream. If you want to stick around for that long, awesome. If you don't worry about it. But I hope you guys just enjoy the stream, regardless of whether there's a discovery box. Take advantage of great content, I suppose. How that should work. I get up, I get down. The body has the results after the second round. So first is Clan AVA. They were in second place, but now they're in first. Second is X Team. I believe they were in first, now they're in second. And then Nova Hawks now move their way up to third place. Who will win the event is up for grabs. If you guys have a team you guys are rooting for, let me know. 2 teams land in the air. We had multiple teams land here before. And it looks like it's between Astro, Patata, iBlood, and iRafa, along with Diego, Andreas, Kirst, and Noza. Right now, not a major fight yet, but Patata on top could fight soon. Jumps down a little bit there. There is enemies on that corner side. Someone's sniping. They're sniping all the way maybe toward Diego. But there's more in other directions. Patata fires. Hits Diego on the zip, but Diego was able to escape for now. Ooh, good zip up by himself without the mechanic there. Jumps down. Diego is gonna be knocked. Good teamwork from the squad. Making themselves, or pretty much putting themselves in a 1v3 situation as the rest of the enemy squad did not push in time to help out their fallen teammate. Now they are put at a permanent, well, not permanent, but they are put at a disadvantage in a 3v4. Could they do the same thing against Patata's squad? Oh, this is bad. He does not want to be here unless he has the rest of his teammates behind him. So he's going to get quickly shot there. Patata is trying to play keep away. And it worked for the moment. Noza's in there. There he is. He peeked. Patata getting hit. Losing a lot of health there as he tries to get out of that spot. Luckily does. See what the rest of the team. iRafa fires away but gets taken down. Nice win there from iBlood in response to iRafa's knock. Needs to but that's it. They got it. 4 kills. Well played for the team. They do lose iRafa, but they'll scan that and bring him back as we move quickly to Raw Talent's direction, as they are also in a fight. They already have a kill, but Stratos is knocked. Nagdi getting hit on the Novahawk side. Ooh! Oh, Raw Talent out as Novahawks win. These are 2 heavy-hitting squads here. Novahawks, we've seen them time and time again. The up-and-coming Raw Talent team, that sounds so funny to say because they've been in this community for ages, but they've just come back recently. They had a quick hot push into this community the last week, pretty much. They won, again, 2 naked events, and they've been absolutely crushing it in other events. But that won't be the case today. They just were eliminated too quickly, and they were not a top 3 team, so it's obvious they won't be a top 3 team this round, let alone be in first place. FG might be peeking over. Let's take a look at Slash. Can he see them? Tries to throw a grenade at them maybe, but he almost got sniped doing so. And here's his attempt to snipe. He's using his third eye to see if they come out and play. Whoop! Oh, just misses that shot. Peeks again. Just misses Patata. There he is again. Just kind of missing the angle there as these long-range shots, you have to be so meticulous. He missed his chance to get Patata for the time. Ooh. Oh, knocked by Astro. Astro was able to return that one back. And so if you're going to peek, better do it right. And Slash is downed, but not out. Especially because of their distance, they just don't have an ability to push unless they use that zip line up for the most part. They could. We already saw someone use grapple up, but that zip is going to be the main way for all the players to get a push going. As Patata, as you just saw there, used grapple to get to this moment. Footsteps are all around, so Patata can give some intel on where they are and what they're doing. He's not making footsteps on his own yet. Another team's coming. That's NG. They are pushing. Townsend got close. Let's see what his angle looks like. He's waiting for an opportunity for, I guess, the rest of his teammates to come. Oh, misses that shot badly. Come on, make a contact. Ah! There's a hit. Come on. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Ah. Uh-oh. Alex is taken down. Takeoff almost taken down. zips. I mean, slides out, but never mind. It's taken down as well. Humpty and Townsend are the last two players on the team. Humpty God is nowhere close to this, which might be a good thing at this very moment, because if he was close, they might get taken down in a 2v4 rather than a 1v4 in this moment. Patata's right there. Boop, 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 boop. Patata missed his opportunity to get Irafa. And he's moving, making footsteps. I don't know if they might figure this out. But it looks like they might not try to push this. They were close enough to see those footsteps, I would imagine. But rather than take care of business, they're going to bail out. You guys sniping at someone of you? You guys shooting at. We're going to move on. We might actually be T. That's not T. Here's FG. See if they're in this fight or not. Townsend. Townsend's still alive. Trying to bail. Thank you for the 1,000 mana coming in from Body Snatcher. Dottie is doing a great job out there. Again, make sure to follow her. Does stream. And she is in the heart of this community. Great person to listen to. Great person to watch. So go for it. Hit that follow button for Body Snatcher. Click on her name there. And join. Body Snatcher with a second mana for 1,000. Thank you so much, Body. Townsend has an eye on the enemies, but may not want to shoot. Again, teammates are not back yet, and he doesn't have the backing in this immediate moment. Ooh, with a good shot. And a knock. What a hit. 100 elixir coming in from Body as well. She's on a tear. Humpty's going to pick up a teammate, Townsend. Are they going to try to push that? Because they could. They could try to push that. Yeah, they're going for it. There they are. It's only two of them. They did get the revive, though. And you can see the jump out here. It would be cool if it works. Oh, got a first shot. First shot. Snipe quick. And the other one is down there, but not knocked. The play is real. The teamwork is real. In a 2v2 situation, the push from the helicopter was exquisite. End generation with a good fight and a good win. Not a full squad wipe, obviously. But with the numbers they had in that 2v2, fantastic. I think they just got some kills here. FG with 13 now on the board. They are in a great position to win this outright. Doesn't mean they have it yet, but 13 kills at this stage in the game is huge. Potential team pushing would be Truly Naked. See if he's... Oh, Colonels is up there. And he's peeking it. He is there. Oh, never mind. Thought he was peeking it. He's laying down. And there's a vehicle that's not one of their own. And shots that are not from one of their own. So this should really be an indicator that they're enemies. Oh, just missed that shot. Could have been the beginning of something big. Not quite. Another 100 mana coming in from Body Snatcher. Tries to shoot through the walls there. Doesn't quite make contact. So as Truly Naked pushes up, they do not get into the heart of this fight, as FG looks like they were able to get Astro out of the game. So 14 now on the board. Dylan driving through as revive flight seemed to be already occurred for the rest, almost for the rest of Weeby YouTubers. Apologies going to be brought back soon as once Dylan stops and has time to scan. Gonna go right back over to FG as they are possibly fighting new Truly Naked here. As Easy's taken down. He was the forefront before, but now he seems to be the one down first. Alexander trying to win his fight. That does not work. It immediately pushes us out of that. As FG will... Oh, they also have... No, never mind. That was Alexander. He is thirsted now. Sway... Uh-oh. You see Sway's position there. Is he's just taken down there. That just leaves 1999. He's not with the rest of the team. Again, pretty much a good thing at this point. You really don't want to have all your players in one basket in case stuff like that happens. Oh, what just happened here, though? What just happened? FG lost a player? No. Oh, yeah, they did. They did. And here's a scan from Punch It. And he'll bring back COD Ninja. Not sure how that one got knocked out, but it happened. I think 1999 trying to collect some tags as he drives by. It's stalled. Oh, no. Good thing you have Ninja. That's a great move out. Oh, can scan this one. Scan those up in 7 seconds. Good moves. Oh, don't get sniped out. 4 seconds. Got to survive for 3. I think he's got this as long as he doesn't get sniped somehow. Good. Revive play has taken off. So there we go. Players coming back into the game for the squad. I'm going to quickly move over to XP2 as there is an enemy nearby. And it is that enemy, you say, is Simulator. Simulator hiding in the stairs of one of the buildings with so many enemies around. Does not seem like they know that there's an enemy nearby. So we will possibly come back to that. But for now, we're going to move out, see what's going on here. Drop will allow We Beat YouTubers to grab some loot. Let's go to I. Back over to Truly Naked. I thought. Uh-oh. No, what happened? Oh, okay. Well, you're still going to be taken down. You didn't heal. I think he was AFK for a little second there as he was standing still for a moment. And then once he came back, he's like, oh, I need a heal, and didn't do it in time.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
I'm actually going to switch to Q here. As looks a little weird. There we go. We're rendering. We be YouTubers flying on through. Here's Tari driving on through. They got close to enemies, and then they've kind of bailed out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Black Dragon taken down. He was on his own against a full squad. So they could still collect that tag, but NG might be hanging about, and driving through could be devastating. Could make it through, but doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work out. I think they're coming. Here's the car. And they drive, they go for the tag, they get the tag, but it blows up. So 2 of the 3 that remained on We Be YouTubers are out. The scan, the tag collection was unsuccessful. Oh, come on. The tag select, I can't even say words. I cannot take this anymore. I also tried to use BlueStacks, which is like the competitor emulator company to Game Loop. But Tencent, who owns Game Loop, will not allow you to use BlueStacks because it is a third party. So I just want you to think about that. That is similar to if you have an iPhone and you get the game from Apple, right? From Apple Store. And let's imagine Tencent owned the Apple Store. Tencent would not allow you to get the game then, in this equivalent world, to get it with Android or the equivalent of Google's like store. That's what we're talking about here. That is like monopoly style things going on Tencent's side. I don't understand this thought process. I really don't. Ooh. They have to know takeoff is here, but they also don't want to be hanging around the blue zone for one player. So they're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that too. We're gonna go to We Be YouTubers as they seem to be in the middle of a potential fight here. Again, we're still rendering things in because of the fact that we got kicked. So we're gonna get back soon. They're right there on the other side, the other rooftop. Trying for a quick snipe from Easy. Does not quite work there. So rooftop to rooftop. So far, it's a bit of a stalemate. The other fights are not going on here. This is the closest one. Take advantage of the discovery box now if you have not. Don't miss your chance to win some elixir. Truly naked against We Beat YouTubers for the most part in this town. 1999 rotating, might get an angle from this spot. Apologies, probably peeking that with third eyes. Tries to shoot through the walls. Missing. Oh, Easy comes up. Easy. I don't know if he got that knock, though. No, he didn't, but he pushed really a lot there. Oh, 1999 gets hit, too, trying to do the exact same thing as Easy. But none of them are taken down yet. And I don't think any of the players on the other side... Was it Apology? Oh, Apology did get taken down. Ooh, missed from Savage. And he's realizing that was a bit of a miss there, so he's going to bail out of that. Oh, taken down from the side. We Beat YouTubers is out. There's a whole new fight here that Truly Naked has to deal with. Easy getting hit. Peppered. But not taken down as he finally gets taken. COD Ninja got taken down in return. Alexander taken down. That might just leave Sway. Yeah. Sway rotating big side on the blue, but 5-1 down and out. That is it for the team for FG. For Truly Naked. Now we got 3 teams left. FG with a big advantage with 3 players left. Humpty God with 1 player left. And the other FG team also staying alive here between /SP, 420, and Enro. Humpty God. See what they got here. Here's a push possibly at SP. Oh. Quickly, as he just peeked a little bit, was enough for an elimination there. The other side's pretty open. And Zoitopo's heading over. The blue zone's a bit affecting his positioning. But maybe they might not realize that Zoitopo's here. The footsteps should have... Oh, 420 got knocked by iDaddy's snipes. The smoke's covering them up, but I think Zoitopo's got this. And there it is. But Zoe might be knocked out immediately here. Humpty God getting hit, so he has been spotted. He's also getting hit in the blue zone, so this should be it. FG with a win. The W between Punch It and I don't know who was else remaining, but they will get the W. They should be in first place in total. They were a top 3 team going into this round. I have no doubt about that, but we'll have the official results out very shortly as far as the top 3 teams. The top 4 will be in the money. $40 goes to first place. Second place gets $24. Third place gets $20. And last place, or fourth place, gets $16. Everyone else gets 0. So congratulations to the top 4. We'll actually announce it in this stream when it comes out. It'll come out very shortly in the chat. If you don't see it already, it could actually be already out there for you guys as we are on a delay. But in the meantime, let's go through these scores as iDaddy goes crazy out there in this match. 13 alone. A lot of these teams would love to just get 13. But the iDaddy does it on his own individual self. 6 from Punch It, 7 from COD Ninja, and 4 for Zoitopo. This is insane. This is definitely going to be the first team over 20 kills. And they go beyond that to 30. They have 30 kills in the last round. I believe there was about 50 players in this last one. So they really made their mark. Obviously, there were revive flights, so there's more kills than 50 that occurred, but still, 30 out of 50 players is still crazy. End generation from Townsend with 4, 3 from Humpty God, and 3 from Alex. A team total there of 11. And then 1 apiece from SP and Narrow, total of 2. Truly Naked with 1 kill from Sway, and that's it. 1 kill from Simulator from Tina is Cute Team. Eyeblood, Rafa, and Astro with 3, 2, and 2, leading to a team total of 5, 6, 7 kills. Wordy with 2 for Nova Hawks, so the team total of 5. They were a top 3 team. I think they still will be, but this certainly didn't help with that. Report with 1 kill, and that's 1 kill for the team. Curse with 1 kill, same thing for the team. And Dr. Stop with 1 kill, and that's the same thing for the team. AVA really did well throughout this event. They were a top 3, I believe, going into this round, but being eliminated first, I don't know if they will be a top 4 even after that. It is in question. It is in question. Take a look at the rest of the details here. These are all of them. You can see they really just took over. 30 kills. I don't even know if I don't think the rest of the map has 30. Let's do a quick count. We got 11, 13, 14, 15, 22, 27, 28, 29, 30. So just to be clear, unless I did my math wrong, we have FG with Punch It, iDaddy, Soy Topo, and COD Ninja. They have the same amount of kills in match 3 than every single other team combined. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. I've seen some crazy numbers up here on the kill count. I don't think I've ever seen that ratio before. Maybe I have, and I just never paid attention to that. Because we have seen teams getting like 40 kills, and that's insane, but it is possible. Happens every blue moon. But the ratio here is insane. First place, FG, 30 kills. Second, third, fourth, all the way to 13th place. 30 total kills between all of them. Matching. Put that in your brain and think about it. RT on top. Good night all, said Darksider. I don't think they won, but they did pretty well, I thought. I don't know if they're a top 4 team, but you know, that's a story to be thought of too. We'll talk about that. Not even close, says Flixie. Well, yeah. I don't think so. As far as first place, obviously they're not close for first place, but they are a great team. FG on top, says Flixie. Yeah, that's true. Got Sniper saying Junior with you, Flix. And Time God says GG's. Flix says nope. All right, so Body does have the results. Thank you, Body. Final round goes to X Team Esports. That's that FG team, as we pointed out. Second is Clan AVA. About to sneeze. Called it. And then End Generation in third place. And we also have fourth place with Nova Hawks. Nova Hawks. They've been a top 4. I think they've been top 3 in the last 3 mobile matches. I think. Pretty sure that is accurate. So they are still in the money. They still in fourth place. So they hang around. They're a really strong team. You know, there's a lot of teams that can potentially get top 4, and they are constantly on that list. So Topo says, GG's, bro. Thank you to all the players. Thank you. I know a lot of you here are players too. Congratulations to the winners. And if you did not win, thank you for competing. We will have another one of these, not next week. We will have mobile match events. It will be a $20 prize pool, and it'll be not through community gaming next week. So that's a bit of an update there. But we will have, and let me bring this out a bit. I can talk to you guys full. But we will have more community gaming events for COD Mobile. It just won't be next week. Next week. So I think the next one is gonna be early October. Definitely will be early October, but not the first week, but the second week. I think what we're gonna do going forward, pretty much, is do it every other week. this one will be 2-week break for community gaming, $100 prize pool, but doesn't mean we're taking a hiatus. We're going to be doing $20 prize pools. It'll be on registration on the Discord. So if you're interested, join our Discord below in the description. You guys can find that right now and sign up. If you're watching from Facebook, I haven't set that up yet. Honestly, I just started that. So if you are on Facebook, go to any of our socials. You can go on the Facebook socials on Naked Esports, and it'll be there. The Discord will be there. But in general, it's in the description of this stream. And that's what I recommend. So we'll announce that. What else might I want? What time is it now? I think what we're going to do for a little bit of time here is what I'd like to do. And I think we're not going to do the esports commentary thoughts here. I've been enjoying that. We're going to take a bit of a break on that. What we'll do next is taking a look at other people's content, especially streams that are going on, if not right now, previous streams on Trovo, and see what we like about it, don't like about it, why we enjoy stuff like this, why we might not enjoy this particular moment or whatever. I don't know. We'll just judge it a bit and get our thoughts on it. And maybe for you guys who like to stream or want to try streaming, it might give you some insight on what makes a good streamer. So we'll get into that right now. Then when, I don't know, we'll have the official results also out on Discord and on Instagram. So if you're not following us on either platform, please do so you guys can be updated on who won and who gets that $100 prize pool. That would be the move. So right now, let's move on. All right, so this is kind of my Streamlabs setup. I do not want that. I do want. Take a look. Oh. Okay. My stream. So what I have for my stream, I'm just, oh. Mouse to go back. Anyway. Okay, yeah, we're good. So I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of breakdown of my stream and why I did certain things. And if you guys have any critiques about it, let me know. So obviously with my stream, I try to focus on the esports side. I don't compete, I cast, and I want to provide a really great entertainment value setup that doesn't that looks professional and at the same time doesn't hide the game, right? I'm trying to showcase the game as much as possible while bringing in overlays that would not only be informative but entertaining. So a few things here. What I put in is who is sponsoring this event, who is hosting this event. That's on the right above me on the webcam there. Make sure you guys see all. Have that up. You guys can't see. Oh, well, now you guys. Yeah. But I gotta move. All right. So, here on the webcam on this side, you guys are watching on the horizontal stream. You can see Naked Esports and Community Gaming, both hosts of the stream and also providing the $100 prize pool. I put there's a COD Mobile logo just so people know it's a COD Mobile event going on the bottom left. Just a little indicator of what this is. Little help for people who are just joining the stream. They might not know what game this is, so that will be like a little bit of an indicator. The above part, I'm not sure what I want to do with that. It comes with the overlay. I was thinking about putting wordage up there. I never really did, and so I just have it there because it kind of puts together the color of yellow more rather than separating it out. It doesn't hide anything, which is why I like that there too. But I just never got around to putting any wordage there. I think what I want to do as far as wordage is put in mobile match up there in a way that is taking up that spot. So I just haven't gotten around to that or really figured out how to put that in. I mean, I can easily do it, but I need a few pieces of information before I do it from a technical standpoint. Technical standpoint is the easiest thing. Type it. But a few things I want to do is like, well, what's the design of it? The font. Do I want to do a little bit different of a font? And so generally, I want to match the font that comes with the mobile match logo. But at the same time, it's not going to be an exact match. It's going to be perfectly horizontal rather than curved, and a line through, right? Mobile match, not mobile and match on the bottom. So that's the stuff I was thinking I should definitely do that. I just haven't really gotten around to it. And it's not my priority here. The other thing is the ticker on the side. I think that's one of the most important parts as far as an esports competition is to provide the team list. Who's competing? And so this is an easy way to do that and not taking up space. It's moving, so it's animated. That's also a nice thing. So people can like kind of sit there and wait for their team to pass through. And again, it's not gonna like take over a third of your stream. I know there are some who do that and they have it all on like let's say the right side and list it out. I think that's fine and it's good. It's better to have a list than no list if you're doing an esports casting event. But I'd prefer it not to overcome the activity in the game. Try to minimize that as much as possible. I don't do this big overlay. As you can see, like I don't have the sides covered. I don't have like even the bottom is like very thin. There's only a thin bar there. Try to make it minimal because I want to really showcase the game going on inside. So that's my take on that. When it comes to other things, well, let's just take a look at other people right there. If you guys have any takes on what I'm saying, feel free to let me know in the chat. I'd be happy to talk about it. I think it'd be great. You guys do. Alex, thank you for saying FG used PC last game while you keep allowing players to play like Panchito, Koost, and Papo. This will keep happening. Alex, if you have any evidence of them using a PC, that would be great. I want that information. But you might not know this, but Narrow, North America, I can't even think. North America ranking organization, they consistently have reviewed their stuff. So whether it's like a lot of times these teams, including FG, have gone through this thing where they have to showcase them playing the game on a mobile device, have to showcase that they're also their actual gameplay and provide that to Naro and other things too, as well as certain type of screenshots. They've gone through that process and they have not been caught doing what you're saying. So it's good having people who whistleblow, and I want you to continue doing that, but you do need to pair that with evidence. And you could say it's obvious. It's just obvious. And it's like, well, if it's obvious, then you should have no problem providing the evidence. That's the take. That what makes this work. Because if we just go into chaos of like, you did this and you did this and you did this, and then like, oh, we're gonna ban you and ban you and ban you and ban you, and then anyone could say anything about someone else, no one is gonna enjoy it. Like no one's gonna want to play. No one wants to be accused of being a hacker or someone who is using an emulator, as you say, and we can't just go on that, right? It's good to accuse if you have evidence. It's not good to accuse if you don't have evidence. You can say, like, I think they are. It seems like they are. The way they move their characters, it feels like they are. But if you're not showing evidence of they definitely are because of this move, and then you have a video and they're showing it and you see it and you can point out the exact reason. Like, it's impossible for a mobile player to do it this way because they did it this way or something like that, then that's great. We have evidence, and that's what we want. But, not anything against you, Alex, but I just want to make it clear that that is the level we need to stop someone from playing, stop teams from playing. Not like we haven't done this before. We've seen hackers, we banned them. We've seen emulator players, we banned them, right? We've done this before. So if this team, as you say, comes up as that, if you find evidence of that, then we will re-review them. Narrow will go through them again. They will say, hey, we have this, and it seems very suspicious. We need you to do this level of review again. And they have to go through that again in order to compete. So if you have that kind of stuff, you should definitely go to Nauro and be like, hey, this is happening. Here's the evidence. But until then, find it, I guess, is what I'm saying. They also stream. A lot of them do. I'm not sure if these players do. I'm just saying players do in general. So if you want to see if Punch It, Boost, Topo, I think Topo streams. Go to their stream. They'll show you. I mean, they'll show their side, and you can see the gameplay that they're doing. And because I know some of these players, they play on emulators too, but they don't play on emulators in these esports events as far as we know. Sorry, it was a bit long-winded, but just trying to give you all the information. That's how it works. And this is an important thing as a tournament operator that we do. Not just like the fun, entertaining part, the production, the registration, the fun stuff, but also this back office stuff. This is important to us. We do, and I'm giving you all this wordage to explain how it works. All right, moving on. Thank you, nice work for the follow. We're gonna take a look at other people's streams. So I see Zootopia, not Zootopia, Zootopia. It's Zotime. Apparently.
This break is brought to you by Adobe Photoshop.
We have an
Here's
ad.
A fun fact: every day, millions of people.
We have an ad, which isn't working. Wait, who does ads in Trovo? I didn't even know that was a thing. I can't start it again. Click on it again. I have to like redo it.
This break is brought to you by
It's
Adobe
so funny.
Photoshop.
It's not even showing
Here's
anything,
a
so
fun
it's
fact. Every day, millions of people around the world.
I can't
use
stop it
Photoshop
because
to
then
create
it'll-
all kinds of cool stuff.
I'll restart.
Designs for T-shirts and posters.
Sorry if it's a bit loud.
Graphics to promote brands and businesses.
It was loud in my
Images
ear
for
anyway.
Social and websites. Anyone can do it. And to the
Yeah,
guy
you
who
can
put
see
a
how
bulldog's
early
head on a
stage
parakeet's
this is
body,
because
you, sir,
they
are
can't even
human.
show it. They're not even. You
Get
can't even
started for
see
free
it.
today. Click or tap the banner.
This
to head over
isn't
to
like an ad
Photoshop.com.
blocker for me. If it was an ad blocker, it would be not existent. That was funny. Yeah, I've never seen an ad on Trovo. That's a first. Certainly. So anyway, we're taking a look at this stream, and so as you can see here, there is no overlay. There is nothing at all. I'm sure there's some sort of mics going on, but it seems, and if I had to guess, he's using the literal phone streaming service. Like it's not part of a computer and using a can't think anymore, but a device that would allow you to stream your phone to your PC. You can also hear that in the background.
And I just feel that.
You can hear the I don't know if you can hear me blowing into this, but that is an indicator that the sound is coming from hitting the side. So I don't even know if she has her headphones in, or maybe that might be a teammate whose headphones are not in and is hitting the side. I hate that when I play so much. I don't use hate in a lot of ways. I wouldn't say hate, but I do not enjoy playing with people who make that sound. Sometimes it's the game's fault. It's like, I am using headphones. It's just not going, for some reason, it's not working. But it's just not a fun sound. Because I don't want to hear every time I am playing. I want to hear the game sound cleaner, crisp. And I don't want to hear like a, I don't know, wind blowing into my ear in a staticky way. So anyway, nothing much to say here. Maybe when it changes from different view, but I don't think there's gonna be. Generally speaking, if you're streaming from your phone directly to the streaming platform like Trovo, you're not gonna have like a screen like this, for instance. You're not gonna have a webcam. We'll just move on to another stream. Go here to Nara. I think they played.
Request.
Possibly.
Did you request? Where is it, Morgan?
Not sure.
Jimmy, thank you for all the roses.
No, I'm wrong. I thought there was like an Nara played a match or something, but
I'm gonna pin that, Siham.
all right, so let's zoom in on this for a bit and judge it.
All right, Shinny, have a
Gonna move myself here.
day at work.
All
See
right.
you later. Thank you again for all the support. I don't see the request, Morgan. Oh, you
So I'm just gonna pause it for a sec. Actually, I'm gonna mute it for a sec.
go.
So I like this. It's not too over the top as far as the overlay. I think I would like the edges to be a little animated, like kind of like pulsing. Oh, it is pulsing. Never mind. I just noticed it now. It kind of wasn't showing before. That's exactly what I would like. Animated overlay, and so there it is. She's obviously using a tablet because it's more of a box shape rather than a horizontal shape, a rectangle shape. And so that allows her to put in the third, which is on her left. It's not a lower third, it's I guess a side third, to put in chat box, to put in her webcam and a webcam or a hand cam, which is kind of cool, showcasing her overall stream setup. So she's kind of giving people the showcase of, I take this a little more seriously. I got my 3 monitors. I have my setup for playing the game, and I also have the whatever you call that the audio box. It's another word for it. I can't think of it. But you hook that up in order to either change stream positions, stream channels, stream audio changes, stuff like that. It's a good. I like it. There's really no critiques on this. I think the gameplay is clean looking, and as far as the not necessarily the gameplay, but the graphics of it is clean. And I think her mic sounded pretty well.
Let's see. So you want me to join to
Yeah.
5 elixir. Okay, I will join your box. No worries. I will win it.
She responds
I
to
will
chat
give you-
here. That's a obviously important part of the streaming thing. I'm really bad at responding. As you can see, Alex responded, is not up to me, provide evidence, should be rank work, try to keep a fair game and events for the rest of players. I just tell you, keep allowing these people, teams or participants in events, you'll lose teams participation in events. To recap what he was saying. So I'm gonna explain it. I'm not gonna do the long-winded one as I just did, but just to put a cap on it, it isn't up to people to find evidence for wrongdoing. I agree. But if you are going to make the active decision and say this team is breaking the rules somehow, that is spreading a rumor, essentially. It could be a good rumor based on evidence, or a bad rumor based on no evidence. That's it, right? When you say something, it carries weight, and you don't want what you are saying to be false. So when you say something, make sure it is fact. You could say, I'm not sure, but I think they are playing with an emulator, or I think they are hacking. That is a fine statement. You're not making a statement saying for sure they are hacking. You are not making a what's the word? A factual statement. You're saying your opinion, your thoughts, your feelings based on not evidence, but feelings. And you are saying that it's feelings or thoughts. And that's fine to say. I'm just saying you can't, though, come around and say they are doing it. I don't have evidence, but they are doing it. It's not something you should do. So if you do provide evidence, it's great. You're not required to. No player or team is required to provide evidence to us about someone else's wrongdoing. But you do have to have it if you are making the claim. You could tell me and others, just like you did here. You can tell people in a different way, though, as I said, that you feel like certain things. And we can then go around and think, all right, based on sentiment of people, based on the community, we're going to do this extra check on these teams. And we have done that. We've already done that with this team and others as well. And some people pass, some people fail, and we act accordingly. This team have not failed. They have passed reviews that we've done in the past. And we're not just going to continue to bombard them just because someone wants to say that they are without evidence. Now, if we get a ton of people who are saying this, let's say everyone in the community, or not even everyone, but a solid amount of people say they are definitely using emulators. That carries weight. And so we would probably do a review based on that. But we aren't just going to do a review with one person when we've already done the review and go from there. Which is why, the more people who write in about what they feel is happening is a good thing to do. So we can make certain actions that are based on what the community wants. Right? Obviously, one person isn't based on what the community wants. We want to do it based on not only what the community wants, but also based on evidence. A combination of both is great. Even just one, but very over the top is great too, right? If we have overwhelming evidence, thank you, Aspirin, for the mana. If we have overwhelming evidence, Angel, thank you thank you for the elixir, awesome. Sorry, this became I just realized this became a long-winded thing. If we have I'm just gonna cap it here. If we have overwhelming evidence, then yes, of course, we will take action. If we have overwhelming public sentiment, we will take action. Doesn't mean necessarily that we'll ban. Generally, the evidence part is easy, right? If it's overwhelming evidence, we ban. We've done that many times. If it's overwhelming public sentiment, generally we'll do a review, right? So that's hopefully that answers everything. There you go. Losing participation. Oh, sorry, one more thing. I didn't answer this part. Losing participation over it. That's a terrible part, right? If there's a good amount of people, as I talk, this is part of the public sentiment. If there's a good amount of people who believe that this team is in the wrong, or any team is in the wrong, and they don't want to participate because of it, yeah, we might do another review. But if we never hear from those teams, and we never, if they don't want to participate in our community vocally, by letting us know how they feel, how are we supposed to react to that, right? Right, we're gonna do our job to review VODs and other things, especially if it comes from the community. But even not, there are many times where I hear someone say, hey, I think this team is cheating. I think they're going to be cheating this round. And either we have someone who keeps an eye on them the entire time of the stream, not necessarily me because I'm looking around at everything, but we have mods in the game who can bird's eye view them and look around and see what they're doing and look from their perspective, and see if they feel like there's any suspicious activity. And even after, let's say no one was looking at them, and say, oh yeah, they were definitely doing something. We oftentimes go back. There's a record in the game that you can go back and see. Okay, let's look at their entire gameplay. Sometimes that's a little finicky because Tencent is they record, but they don't necessarily record every single moment in the record. But we can look at as much as possible, right? So as much as Tencent allows. So that is a function that I don't know if you're aware of that is in the game. So if you feel like they definitely hacked here, well, we can look back. But if you're the only one saying it and no one else is saying it, I'm not necessarily gonna, waste my time on one person when the whole community is like, yeah, they're good, they're fine. And that's nothing against you. It's anyone who says that. So it's not. I'm not trying to be like anti you. I'm trying to be. I just want you to know how pragmatic we have to be, right? This is a job. It's not a high-paying job. We do our best with the resources that we have. And there you go. That's all I can say. So it really became long-winded. Let's move on. We're moving on. And sorry for all that. Again, Aspirin, thank you, and Angry Gray, thank you. Let's go to the next stream. Oh wait, also okay. In game, so she doesn't change it between in game and like in lobby type of thing. Probably just based on ease there. But you definitely want to switch it up when between the two. Just like when we're done with a game, I try to change it up. Sometimes I don't because I don't have time and I'm trying to get everything set up. I'm not necessarily focusing on changing the channel, but changing it to like a full screen to I don't know, other information that you could provide, maybe an ad that says, hey, here's my merch, go take a look, which is something I want to do actually, but I haven't gotten there. That's good because it's also helpful when you advertise yourself, but also it's more engaging, right? People don't necessarily want to see the same look of something, obviously. Okay. Let's move on. Take a look at another stream. We've taken a look at Stephanie before, so I'm just trying to see if there's like new people. Maybe Rez. I don't know if we've seen. I'm gonna put it on mute again. So let's take a look. I think the gameplay 1080p, but it's a little not clean. I don't know if that's her fault or something else's fault. Putting it up like this. But you can see here, it's not like this isn't me necessarily. I mean, taking it from me to that could be a problem. But to me, it's not crisp. And I think what she's seeing is probably way more crisp than what is being shown here. So this could be a problem with what settings she put in for her OBS. Because it seems like she is using OBS or OBS Studio, whether it's OBS Studio or Streamlabs. Those are the main two, by the way. But I think there's something wrong with her settings. There could be something wrong with the amount of Wi-Fi she is using. It might not be enough based on the settings that she put in. So it's pretty much those two things. It could be more, but those are the main two. So I would definitely, if I was her, I would fix that. You really want a clean look. Your personality matters. The sound matters. But if you're showcasing your gameplay and you want to eventually make a clip out of this, it's really hard to do that when it looks blurry. Not going to get that traction that you're looking for. So you really just want to make, and it's not a personality thing, which is much more difficult to like change. This is just like a switch, or just don't have enough Wi-Fi. I mean, obviously that's not easy if you have to pay for more Wi-Fi. But it most likely between the Wi-Fi and the settings is most likely the settings. That is the issue. All right. And also could also be her PC power, her CPU might not be strong enough to handle this type of thing where she has the game going to the PC, her PC running OBS Studios or Streamlabs, and then obviously any other background stuff that she's going on, whether it's like Discord or stuff. That all can take a toll on a PC and cause blurriness of stream. Overall, other than that, I like the webcam. I like that it has a unique box to it. It's not like a normal 4 squares, like kind of like mine, or the one I have when I stream casting events. It's a little more edgy, so I dig it. We'll take a look at anything else here. It looks like she just left that game. Okay, so you can tell by the character. Let's pause this for a second. You can tell by the character that she's using a tab. Yeah. All right, now I can tell. Okay. On her webcam, you can see the tablet, and that has a different dimension than what you see on screen, right? On screen, it's like a rectangle, but her tablet is going to be more square. So instead of having the third, like we saw on another streamer, on the right side, or I guess this is your right side, I'm not mirrored, she elongated it. She thinned it out, which could have caused her issue with the quality of the game. That is easily can be the thing. It's definitely caused a little bit of it. So it caused some blurriness, and that's a reason why you don't want to do it. The other reason is it makes the characters and all the gameplay look different. Like your eyes just all of a sudden see it like, this is weird. Why is it weird? It feels weird. Whether you know or not the dimensions of things, you can just look at the character and be like, that's weird. Why is she so like short and stout kind of thing? Like it's like, and it's because she elongated it to fit the screen. You shouldn't do that. Essentially, you should maximize your verticalness, but not like with the tablet anyway, but it's square. You maximize the vertical, so you don't want there to be a top or bottom that has like an overlay or a third up there. But you do want the third to be on one side or both sides evenly, like 2 thinner sides. If you want to do it that way, that's fine. And then you want to have stuff filling that. That's the way you do it. On mine, the reason I don't have that is because I'm using an emulator. It fits the screen. It's intended to fit the screen. One of the reasons why I use it. I like it emulator because it has in my opinion, it has a better quality of showcasing what's going on. And again, it fits the screen, so I don't need to hide or add thirds or overlays to block out the black part of the screen. I think it's better. Now, for gameplay, if you're playing the game, I recommend you not using an emulator unless you're trying to build an emulator community, COD Mobile and emulator community, which is fine to do. But if you're trying to be a better player in the game, to compete, you're not going to be really allowed to play in events. You're not going to be playing in major events. You're not going to be playing in community events. There might be some community events, though, that allow it, but mostly no. Only time I ever allowed emulators to be used in events that we hosted was a while back. And that's because we were sponsored by BlueStacks, which is an emulator company. It would be wrong for us to ban them. And they weren't part of any ranking because they can't. It really is. They were more for fun and for enjoyment and not for the competitive edge. It was more on the casual side then because we couldn't be part of hard comp scenes based on that. So anyway, just don't spread out your screen, even though you want to fill out all the corners. Put something else there if it doesn't take up everything on its own. We have 5 minutes for the discovery box to open up. So what I'm gonna do, and you guys might see it by now or soon, I'm gonna do one more, and then we. Let's see, little Peru. I haven't seen him play in a while. He's playing a different game. It looks. Not playing COD Mobile. This mobile, it's this Warzone. I haven't seen Warzone gameplay yet, to be honest. They've only been out beta still, so this could be it. If you guys know. Sometimes they say on these things, right? Like what game they're playing, but this is a clip, by the way. You can judge the clip though, or good pause. There you go. Okay. We're just going to showcase this. So this will be the last one. Little Peru on the bottom, 36. And then covers the bottom third. It looks like that using a phone because it's more thinner than a normal device or a normal PC view. That's what normally a phone would create. And then on the bottom third, part of the bottom third, using a hand cam to say, yeah, I'm using a phone. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't have to speculate. It's right there that he's using a mobile device, not a tablet, a phone. That is better. Same reason why you wouldn't want to now stretch it vertically and horizontally. It creates blurriness and it looks wonky because everything then looks really tall. You don't want to do that. So instead, you put this would all be black otherwise. So then you put in an overlay that fits. This overlay, let's take a look if it's animated. I don't think it was. Overlays don't have to be animated. They're just better off if they are. I'm not sure if phones directly to a streaming service like Trovo rather than going through an OBS, right? This might be one of those things where it's directly to the streaming service and you can use an overlay. I'm pretty sure that exists now. I haven't used that ever. But I think that exists. And so you might not be able to do an animated one, or it creates too much CPU usage on your phone to do so. Otherwise, if he is connected to his PC, then I would recommend it to be animated and have it loop. Whatever the animation is, just loop it and good. As far as this thing goes, I don't necessarily like the logo use with the moon, because the moon really doesn't have any indication of who he is. Little Peru. If I was a guessing man, I would make my logo something based on Peru. Doesn't mean you have to, but it might be better. So the moon, maybe there's a basis for this moon to be the logo, like he has a backstory. But then I would have an animated thing that would indicate why. Right? If let's say his logo's the moon because he is a nighttime player or something. I don't know. Well, then I would indicate here somewhere like, I don't know, some wordage that indicates like we only play at night or something. I don't know, something cool, and it's hard to explain, but something that pushes you to like the reason why it's a moon. Because you can say like, you know, a person's name is Wolfie. A wolf would be the logo. If it's anything else, it'd be like, well, why? The other thing I also recommend is not to use real things for your logo, right? Thank you, Imam Maud, for the mana. If you are using, if you want the moon to be your logo, I would animate it. I mean, it would be more cartoony to me, because you are playing a video game. You don't want like a real object to be part of your video game look. It kind of throws off the brain, and it makes the game look fake. And yet, obviously, video games are fake. We all know this, but you don't want your audience to automatically feel like there is a discrepancy between the two. Like, that doesn't belong here. That moon doesn't belong here. And you feel weird inside when you can see there's a real object with the moon and then a fake one with the video game. If both were fake, right? If you have an animated moon, or not animated, but like it looks anime, you know what I mean? Like it's just arts, the art, like someone drew it rather than a picture. It feels more involved. It feels like that overlay on the bottom fits with the gameplay. Also, it's so that's a few things. Two things that kind of threw me off with the movie. So in my opinion, I would do instead, I would have something based on Peru. If he's from Peru, I'm assuming he is. I could be wrong. I mean, he doesn't have to be, even with the name Little Peru. But I would have maybe Peru as like the outline of Peru, as like a map, and that's your logo. That's a cool one. Or I don't know, like Peru's animal. I don't know if it's a llama. Honestly, I think it's a llama. I don't know if that's true, but like something related to Peru in your logo is probably the best bet. That's all I would say. The camera, I would have the overlay kind of go around your camera. So you see that white part on top. I'll point it. This white part on top, I would have then over this as well, go around and go down. Harder, obviously, to make that. But if you made this, it would only take an extra step to make that, where you go around this. That's the only thing. And it looks like he also has something good written here, hiding it. He exposed that. Maybe it's something important. But anyway, that is it. The box has been unleashed. Set a cough won the elixir. Congratulations. Thank you for everyone supporting the stream and watching the stream. If you have any questions, go to our Discord. It is linked in the description. Let me bring you guys here. We'll have another COD mobile event. Zoe Topo saying GG's, bro. GG again. We have another event next week. 2 events. One on Monday, one on Tuesday. We also have one in collaboration with Truly Naked in their Discord server. That's also on Monday. I'll be announcing that as well when registration opens for that in our Discord. But all the events for next week will be on a registration on Discord. So with these community gaming events, registration's on the community gaming website. But I think that won't be until the 10th of October before we do that again. So on Discord, registration will be on that. Join our Discord now. So when we announce that registration is open, you're already there. You get notified, and you can just sign up your team. If you don't have a team, you can always look for a team on our Discord server. There are places for that. Constantly, managers for these events are registering in our tournaments through our Discord. So you can always just say, oh, go to our registration channel, see all the team players or managers that are writing in saying, hey, this is our team, we are registering. and then message them. That's the way I would do it. If I was trying to compete today for an esports team in COD Mobile, especially, I would go to different esports tournament discords, like Naked Esports, like the one we have below. Go to the registration channel and check out all the teams that are registering. Message the manager, say, and pretty much in a simple statement. It should not be long. Be a pretty short message saying, "Hey, I saw your team. Would love to apply. Do you have tryouts or anything I can attempt to join your team?" Something like that. And if they don't respond, you could do one follow-up if they don't respond. If they respond saying, "No, we're good," you're saying, "Thank you for letting me know." Move on. If they say, "Yeah, here's how you do it," and you do it. That's exactly the process, how I would do it. We always get people who are, part of these, free agent channels, which are good. Free agent channels, promotional clan channels. We have that even in our Discord server, and you can utilize that. But the simplest way is literally writing to the manager and saying, "Hey, I see that you're a team. I would love to apply. Is there a process in which I can apply?" That's it. That is it. So hopefully you guys think about doing that if you ever want to compete. But giving you my two cents. I'm gonna head out. Take care, everyone. Hope you guys join our next tournament, and hopefully I'll see you guys there. And